dogs, nor did pretty much nowhere you can bring your dog in. There's like a few special like dog friendly places, but pretty much everywhere is like got a little no dog sign. So if you're prepared to sleep out every night hiking El Camino de Santiago with your dog, it's been awesome. Of course, people love to meet Riker and pet him, and we have a great time together. We cuddle every night. He helps keep me warm. People think it's been cold. It's been cold. Snow up past your knees. That's cold. It's been very, very temperate, very mild. There was only one cold night when there was a snowstorm and the wind blew the snow underneath the tarp canopy, and the bottom of my sleeping bag froze, and I just curled up around my buddy and we just got through the night together. I think it's beautiful, right? There's another dog. Oh, there's two dogs. Great. Okay. No need to record another friggin' doggo battle. Stop pulling. Oh my gosh. He just has to go and smell all the dogs. Oh, there we go. Okay. Riker and Justin. El Camino de Santiago. I'm gonna make a part 2 about not dogs. Anything else to add? Anything else to add about dogs? Look, the sun's setting behind the dogs. It's cute. We love dogs. We love all dogs. Whew. Veterinarians. Okay, yeah. Veterinarians have the good dog food. Don't go to the normal food markets. They have the crap dog food, the wheat, corn, soy with chicken flavoring. Go to the veterinarians. It's just a little bit more expensive, and your dog is healthy instead of unhealthy. You know, and you can give your dog potato chips or spinach. These dogs seem a little more reasonable. Maybe. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. I get Riker the grain-free stuff, and he loves tuna and sardines. So I get him that instead of like the wet dog food. You know, if I get my hands on it, someone gives it to me, I'll feed it to him. But like the wet dog food that, you know, a very nice lady got for us. You know, she's like, oh, I'll get your dog some food. And, you know, so it's not her fault. Go in the market, and all that's available is the Purina brand, which, you know, it's kind of like Jif, Skippy. It's the name brand. It's the worst one. And hydrogenated oils, cutting it in with the peanuts. Like, are you kidding me? Terrible. So, like, Purina brand says it's the best, says it's a premium. And you look at the ingredients, friggin' textured vegetable protein, which is from soy, with a whole bunch of, you know, meat flavor. That's not, you know, animals, cats, dogs, they didn't evolve eating soy protein. I like eating soy protein because I don't want to eat meat. And I don't know, you know, if we could end factory farming and get all the dogs on a vegetarian diet, that sounds like a nice place. I'm against all factory farming. Most of the time, though, I don't even need to buy the food, you know. When we run out of food, I go and get them the good stuff, but I scavenge a lot. I find meat being thrown away. Check behind, you know, fancy restaurants. They're always throwing away so much meat. Now, I don't understand people, you know. I've been a minimalist mentality since I was a teenager. Like, I understood, like, food is valuable, food is special, food is good, don't waste it. Like, when I was a little kid, and never waste any food. So there's grown adults that, like, go in a restaurant, order a freaking steak, have 2 bites of it, and then throw it in the trash. Like, that's nuts. And, you know, restaurant staff really ought to, like, look into, you know, okay, where can we send food that's not clean, you know? I mean, for one, guarantee there's a whole bunch of people on the street who would love a whole friggin' steak. They don't care if someone bit it a couple times. But you know, if you're worried about liability, then feed the steak to the dogs. Where are the dogs? Anyway, it's not that complicated. It just requires a little bit of effort to move the food from A to B, and And then instead of it going to waste, instead of the sacrifice of a living creature turning into rot, at least nourishes another being. We waste so much food while children are starving. Our system is corrupt, and our societies are exploiting that corruption. How long can this go on for? How much pain do you think our countries, our nations should, let's say that word sarcastically, satirically, how much pain will our countries inflict upon innocent people, upon God, who is with everyone? So the Lord says, no more. Well, that's what's happening. The charlatan, I hate saying his name, you know what I'm talking about, the despot who's stolen the head of authority in U.S. America. I think he's a curse upon U.S. America for its decades of exploitation and for rigging the system to specifically do all that. Some people have enjoyed that privilege. I went to Thailand. My dollar went very far. I also paid 3 times as much. Gave nice tips, even when they said, oh, no, you don't need a tip. Leave the money on the table, walk away. Do what they want with it. The world is not equal. And there's a whole lot of people that like it that way. They don't want equality, they want privilege. They don't want diversity, they want elitism, which only leads to war. Well, these are like neat things. I'm pretty sure there's like reforesting or something, because look, all the trees are in like a line. There's like these lines of trees, these rows. So that must have been from humans. And I guess over time, I don't know, maybe they're gonna harvest the trees or something. I don't know why, but it just looks really neat. I think the world is a very beautiful place. I think we can either ruin that beauty by toxifying our natural environment. And for what? For the profit of a few. It's ridiculous. The world is under assault daily by Captain Planet villains. It's absolutely absurd. And they invest their ill-begotten wealth into propaganda to deceive the masses into supporting them, to mislead people away from paths of righteousness, of goodness, of unity, of humanity. It's amazing to me how these people have so much money. They have so much resources and so much ability to do all these things, and they all choose greed. They all choose to hoard their wealth and just seem to either not care at all or completely fail to realize, to understand what the effect of their corruption is doing on the world, upon the people, upon the environment. These greed mongers, billionaires, multimillionaires. I'll never be a millionaire. If I got $1 million, I'd give it away. I don't want it. I want to help the world. If I had a large amount of money, you know, the things I want to do are pretty simple. I want to start a farm. I want to be as far away from money as possible, in fact. I like bananas, I like peanut butter, I like chocolate. I like how, you know, bananas are available and affordable at markets, but I don't want people being oppressed being exploited, suffering. I don't want widespread poverty caused upon the people in the countries that are growing the bananas so that I can have a banana for 20 cents instead of 30 cents. Probably should have made 2 videos. Dogs and the corruption of the global capitalist system. That's what this video is about. Keep fighting the good fight, folks. El Camino de Santiago.